Take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in the drop top, she dropped it. I put up in the drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing, high skies, they hold it. My diamonds dancing, high skies, they hold it. Yeah. Past two worlds, my planet, my home. Clouds too high, the fumes too strong. Mix this cup for way too long. Don't subtract it. Hold this ain't real, let's be blasted. It won't drop like a dragon. Can't fall asleep at night 'cause they attack it. I hop in the coupe, go insane. This a pick up, they been blame. We totally the same. Beat all my bitches to cane. Come up to Jonathan. I'ma put 6 in the Lambo and jet to the plane. Move in the chain with your elbow. I hope you got aim. Don't need no more stains. But get high like my name. Yeah, hide out in the trees with the bumblebees. Please say the name 3 times. Leave a couple boys like a bloody canary man. Hold up, take a moment, count my guap, count my guap. All these racks bumming in, they bumming in. Hold up, hey, count my guap, count my guap. Can I stop coming in, coming in? Put up in the drop top, she dropped it. I put up in the drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing, high skies, they hold it. My diamonds dancing, high skies, they hold it. Yeah. My diamonds dancing, dropped it. I put up in the drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing, coming in. Put up in the drop top, she dropped it. I put up in the drop top, she dropped it. My diamonds dancing, high skies, they hold it. My diamonds dancing, high skies, they hold it. Yeah.
Come on. Oreo. Stop. Now.
What up, y'all? It's C's in the bills, and when I'm in the game, I like to style with my kills. You know that I am the king of dusty. You trying too hard, boy, you smelling mad musty. Killing me, you must be mistaken, because it's your life that I will be taking. Wham, wham, wham. Now you grind to your mommy, but guess what, Bobby? Now you back in the lobby. Gameplay real ratchet. Other players in the realm, you know they cannot match it. And when we done, we hit them with a dance. I boogie with my feet, then I boogie with my hands.
What?
In
the crease.
Sorry, gotta go. Double G, double B. Sorry, trash kids when they saw this increase. Sorry, gotta go. Double G, double B. Sorry.
I'm in the hilltops, views real nice. I got the kill shot, you will die. When I aim 1 per equals 1 life. Man, I told you, they talk about my snipes. You know scope, I quick scope, you will choke. The loud bang make you jump, for real though. You real slow when you crouch, I gotcha. Now you're in the lobby wondering who shot you.
Yeah, always hype, low key. I'm the king, know me. Steady shot, I'm an OG. Hear that? Cause I'm coming for the trophy. Fortnite, let's go. I get it all night, all
machine gun, dude sick. Everybody's building ramps, that's useless. If I keep popping around, they can't shoot me. He got lucky when he hit me with that bookie, I don't care. If they sniping and scoping, I'm really low on health. I'll just heal in the open. Sliding down a mountain only takes a little damage. Oh look, there's a shed with a scar and a bandage.
Oh yes, I just killed another pleb. Call me Black Widow, baby, walk into my web. We're fishy fishy, look at all the goodies. Lock you inside, take advantage of the rookies. Open up a window and lay down the spice. You try to break free, but it's over, say goodnight. I make it look easy, it ain't that hard. Surprise, activating my trap card.
Hold up, everybody be quiet. Enemy seeing me when I'm hiding. Ducked in the bushes, never see me spying. Silencer on the pistol, you on the ground crying. I'm flying off a launch pad, landing in the trees. Snipe from above, making through the leaves. Playing hide and seek, yeah, I'm deadly with the squeeze. Listen, you can look around, but you never find me. Always hype, low key. I'm the king, you know me. Steady shot, I'm an OG. Cause I'm coming for the troops. Fortnite, let's go, I get it all night for show, I'm on it. Fortnite, let's go, I get it all night for show, yeah. Fortnite, let's go, I get it all night for show, I'm on it. Fortnite, let's go, I get it all night
Pull out the blueprints, got the world in my pocket. Quad the ring up a ramp, then I cock it. You got an RPG shooting rockets, gonna make it down to yourself when I block it. Now watch this, fall into your death out of my place. Got the high ground, now I'm shooting from a sky base. Keep it going up, match 999 made by me. Wish that you could see the look on my face.
I'm elite, baby, don't you see the outfit? Double pumps don't matter, man, I got this. Shoot a rocket and pop a mini at the same time. If you put a star in my hand, then it's game time. Got a sniper for shotty, I'm unstoppable. Stop, drop, I'm dancing on top of you. At my top tier, going as the last dude. Uninstall the game because honestly, you're trash, dude.
Yo, what's up guys, it's Jack from Nerd Out. I hope you enjoyed the Fortnite rap battle. I think it came out amazing. Thank you to everybody who got involved. Make sure you check out their channels in the description below and tell them they did an amazing job. If you want to play Fortnite with us, we've got a link in the description to download it for free. Just add Nerd Out Music and we'll play with you when we're online. If you want to see more Nerd Out content, we stream over on Twitch at twitch.tv/nerdoutmusic, and we also have a gaming channel, Nerd Out Gaming. Click the link on the screen right now or in the description below. As always, like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz, and we'll see you next Saturday. Peace!
Meet the all-new Simply Safe home security system. Smaller, faster, stronger than ever. It's home security done right.
Take a moment, count my guap, all these racks bumming in, they bumming in, hold up, count my guap, can I stop coming in, Put up in a drop top, she dropped it, I put up in a drop top, she dropped it, my job is this, and hot skies, they hold it, my job is this, and I'm a shot call, little nigga, I'ma stay wild. Hot nigga, I belong in a dog pound. Shot call, little nigga, I'ma stay wild. Hot nigga, I belong in a dog pound. A vision and I put it in a fist throw. Never give a bitch your phone, that's a no-no. Off tops, new chain in my wrist roll. Loaded up, still bouncing with that fofo. Fuck a vision and I put it in a fist throw. Never give a bitch your phone, that's a no-no. Off tops, new chain in my wrist roll. Loaded up, still bouncing with that fofo. Stop it.
I'm a shot call, little nigga, I'ma stay wild. Hot nigga, I belong in a dog pound. Shot call, little nigga, I'ma stay wild. Hot nigga, I belong in a dog pound.
That's what I thought you said. Now let me offer this as a rebuttal.
They say, "Lil' number, where you been at? I'm just passing the breeze. I've been running up a check, that's why these bitches on me. I've been coolin' laying low, but I'm not taking the seat. But just know a nigga back in this time I won't leave. I've been running, gotta check me your back. I got hundreds on my neck and I got shoes on my ass. Nigga said I'm going broke while I just take it and laugh. I be speeding in that foreign with 5-0 on my ass. But I'm that nigga, I won't never change. Rubbing off the paint, smoking dank. Got a Uzi in my lap, I let it bang. Free Latte, no heat for K, but he not take K up the chop and let it blow. Watch this bitch eat this face, I'm that nigga. And all my young niggas pulling triggers, we gorillas. We let this bitch off until you feel us. For you niggas, that's always on IG with them yous taking pictures. Is you really gonna use them or you just loafing for them bitches? You niggas really hoes.
What?
Acting like these bitches. You niggas say I silent, but y'all probably in there snitching. Most of the niggas that's around me throwing seeds like they crippin', but they do it for the twins. Free Lil Corey and Lil Christian. But I'm rocking with my shooters and that's mandatory. One up top like I'm Mozzie, bitch, I keep it 40. You say I'm lacking, nigga, try me, shoot you in your shorty. I'm cooking up in the lab like I'm Rick and Morty. 40 Papa, hit a mobster, turn your brain to pasta. Hit a oppa, dread swinging just like I'm a roster. Smoking ganja and I'm zooted, walking in my Pradas. Any nigga touch my gangster, nigga, I'm a popper. And we ain't doing hands with you fuck niggas. It's when I pop up in that
Better do it. Listen on the value as well. What? Some nigga how to tell them my life.
I will never fall. The nigga speaking on the way with it. That nigga gotta go. I'm really small, but I can fight. But I'ma steal up that pole. Where you niggas think I'm pussy, you gon'
Have to get a lot of kills in Fortnite Battle Royale.
had to show me, yo. Police always at my fucking.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to the new video. Today I wanted to share with you guys some tips and tricks for getting more kills in Fortnite Battle Royale. I know a lot of you guys are playing this game and everybody wants to know how to get as many kills as possible in a single game. So I thought that I would make a video and share with you guys some things that we have done that have really helped us to rack up loads of kills in Fortnite. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So the first tip that I have for you is a very, very basic tip, and that's to set a comfortable sensitivity. You want to be able to shoot long range and close range. Now keep in mind, there are a few different sensitivities. One is for regular rifles and shotguns. The other is for snipers and I believe scoped ARs. So you want to make sure that you have your sensitivities all set up and ready to go, so that if you jump in a game and someone starts shooting you, you pick up a sniper, you're not stuck with a super quick or a super slow sensitivity. I believe on consoles, I don't know if it's the same on PC, but a lot of times when they update the game, the sensitivities will go all whack and you have to change them again depending on what they update. So make sure when there's an update that your sensitivities haven't changed on you, they're still the same, and you should be good to go. The second tip that I have for you is to land in a popular area. Now I know this sounds crazy, but this is something that we've been doing a lot recently and has really helped to add up kills and even get us wins and get us a lot more loot at the beginning of the game. Landing at a place like Salty Springs and going with your entire team and landing at a specific house and taking over Salty Springs one house at a time is something that's really, really going to work. You're going to be able to get a lot more kills, you're going to be able to get a lot more loot and have a really, really good chance of winning the game. Don't be afraid. So many people think that you have to go completely far away out in the middle of nowhere to be able to survive, when that is not the case. As a matter of fact, you have a much better chance of getting really good loot if you go to somewhere popular and you work as a team. Work as a team, like I just said. Don't actually, so many people will go to Salty Springs with like 3 or 4 people, and they'll all get greedy, which is something we all do in Fortnite, and they'll all take an individual house for themselves, and then someone goes down, and then someone tries to go to revive them, and then they go down, and then it just turns into a really crappy game, and everyone dies, maybe except for one person, and then you have to just watch one guy play the whole time. So land at one specific house, everyone share, it doesn't matter what you have, as long as everyone has something that's going to kill someone. Move house by house, and you'll be able to eliminate other teams that are making the mistake of splitting up. And then hopefully, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to get all the loot that was in Salty Springs. Just a cool little tip that hopefully will help some of you guys out. The third tip that I have for you is to turn offense into defense. Now, what do I mean by this? So many people will camp, they'll get in a circle, they'll hide somewhere, and they'll just build a base immediately, like right at the beginning of the game or shortly after the beginning of the game, when that's not the best idea. So many people want to camp and wait for people to come to them. That works sometimes, but a lot of times it sucks. And the reason for that is when you build a base, you become the ones to attack you, right? Like if there might be 4 other teams on the map, and maybe all 4 of those teams don't have a base, but you're going to be the main where you're at, and it's going to make it very difficult for you, especially if people are off in the distance with snipers. You're an easy target. So turn offense into defense. Play offense. Run into someone before you start building something. A lot of times what we like to do, we like to run around until we find a team. Maybe they're building a base or they're looting a house, and as soon as they all go to loot a house or loot a farm or loot whatever they're going for, we'll surround them, we'll build walls with ramps, and we'll all just start shooting at the same time. And it's a very easy tactic to get lots of kills and to get lots of loot. So again, guys, turn offense into defense. Force unprepared play. The next tip that I have for you is basically what I just said, building ramps. And this tip is build ramps into bases. So many people are super intimidated, including myself. What is up, guys? It's the Goblin, and welcome back to another Fortnite video. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys a full gameplay and talking about more kills in Fortnite Battle Royale. So definitely going to be giving you guys a lot of different tips. I'm going to cover early game, mid game, and late game, and overall how to get the most kills out of the game. So this gameplay you're going to be watching here is a 19 kill solo win I got, I think it was yesterday. A pretty nice win. 19 kills for a solo game is definitely a lot of kills. I killed basically 1/5 of the map, and you know there's 100 players, so you know 19. I think it was yesterday. A pretty nice win. 19 kills for a solo game is definitely a lot of kills. I killed basically 1/5 of the map, and you know there's 100 players, so you know 19 is almost 20, basically 1/5 of the map, and definitely a very, very good gameplay here. People were asking for like full gameplays from me, so what I've done here is I've basically taken the gameplay, I've shown you everything, single important part, and cut it down because the gameplays in this game can last a bit longer. We'll talk about that in a second here. If you guys could drop a like on this video, 88 likes is what we're going for. Smack that like button, guys. I really do appreciate everyone supporting this channel, dropping likes, subscribing, all that sort of stuff. Definitely is amazing. And just thank you to everyone. If you guys are new and not already subscribed, hit that button, and of course everyone drop a like. So Fortnite games where you get a win can last between 20 to 25 minutes usually. So I've cut out all the boring parts of me running and rotating and put it into a nice gameplay here where you can see all of the really, really good kills and different stuff like that. So let's talk about it. How do you get more kills in Fortnite? If you're watching this video, you probably want to be able to, maybe you're getting deep in the game, but maybe you're ending up with like only a couple of kills. Now, I broke it down into 3 different ways: early game, mid game, and late game. So we'll start off first part of the video, obviously the gameplay. I'm in early game right now. Let's talk about the early game, how to get more kills. Now, the first thing about early game is you need to land in a populated area, and honestly, with how the map is designed right now, I know a lot of people have different opinions on Tilted Towers. Some people think it's great, some people think it's ruined the game or whatever. I personally enjoy Tilted Towers. If you want to get a lot of kills, you're going to want to land Tilted Towers pretty much every single time, for the fact that it's central on the map. You can hit up those rotations, whether you're rotating up towards Pleasant or down towards maybe Salty Springs after them. It doesn't really matter. You're in a central point on the map, and usually every single game, quite a few people land at Tilted Towers, and that's 100% the spot where I would say to land. However, another tip you can do to get more kills is, as the bus is flying in, look to the back of the bus and see how many people are dropping off onto different areas. If you see like 50 people come flying out of the bus early and they're all dropping Pleasant Park, you might want to go Pleasant Park. If you guys are not fans of Tilted Towers but you still want to get a lot of kills, there are some other very populated areas where you can do it. I would definitely say Retail Row, Pleasant Park, and Tilted. Those are probably the main three right there. Even Salty Springs is one that's a little more low-key, but there's quite a few people that land there in solo. That's the first thing. Now, once you get there, you want to, of course, land and find a gun immediately and have your headset on, especially for Tilted Towers. You're able to sound horn and hear enemies coming from every which way, and you want to play very active in that early game. As you guys can see right here, I'm only 3 minutes into this game or whatever, and I already have 8 kills with 46 left. So I've set myself up in a good position. You want to you want to win that first area and come out of there with quite a few kills. If you can come out of Tilted Towers with between 5 to 10 kills, you are pretty much set up for a high kill gameplay. And those are all the tips I will say for early game. You need to make sure you're landing, you're getting the guns right off the bat, you're listening for people's footsteps. With the new update, it's kind of a lot easier to hear if they're up or down. And in Tilted Towers, shots are going to be firing left, right, and center all over the place. And what I would say is run over to the shots or try to get high ground on Tilted Towers and just pick people off. Definitely you're going to have to play active. If you want to get more kills, you can't really hide in the early game. You definitely can't hide in the early game. You have to play active. The good thing about early game is even if you die, it's all good. You're sent back to the lobby and you can just try again. That's the beauty of a Battle Royale game. Now, get more to the mid-game. So you can see where I'm at this point in the game. Tilted Towers is pretty much cleaned out. I can, if you don't hear anything hopping around.
Yo, what's up? What's up, Isabel? What's up? I gotta get off in 3 hours.